Hello everyone, I am Ankit and you're watching the StudyIQ IS English channel. Now in today's video, we are going to discuss the newest national park in the state of Assam, that is Sikhna Jwhwlao National Park. And if you look at the number of national parks in Assam right now, with designation of the newest national park, the total number of national parks in Assam increases to 8. Now I've taken this image from the Instagram handle of the Assam government, and this image was posted last year, that was 2024. So naturally in this image there are only 7 national parks and this one was designated in 2025. So naturally the 8th one is not present in this map. But if you look at this map, towards the westernmost part of the Assam, there is this national park known as Raimona National Park, and as you move eastward, the next national park becomes Manas. Now the newest Sikhna National Park, Sikhna Jwhwlao National Park, sorry for that matter, it is located in between these two national parks. Understood this location? Now I told you, right, there are, with this designation now, the number of national parks in Assam becomes 8. So in that regard, let us understand in chronological detail the important national parks located in Assam. Now if you can look from this site, you can see the oldest and the largest national park in the state of Assam is the Kaziranga National Park. And if you can recall your newspaper reading, Kaziranga National Park is famous for its flagship species, that is the one-horned rhinoceros. Other important national parks in Assam are Manas, Nameri, Dibru-Saikhowa, Orang National Park, and the Orang National Park is the smallest of the national parks located in Assam. This is followed by Dehang Patkai, Raimona National Park, which was the latest that was declared as a national park in 2021, but now this becomes the second latest as the new Sikhna Jwhwlao National Park was declared this year in 2025. Now, if you look at the prelims perspective, particularly the national park, its location, the important water bodies located in that national park becomes important, right? So in that regard, let us understand few details regarding this Sikhna Jwhwlao National Park. Now the location of this national park, it is located in the Chairang and Kokrajhar districts of the Bodo Territorial Region. And if you can recall, Bodo Territorial Region is a region designated under the 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution, right? Now this lies in the Indo-Bhutanese border and it is a part of Chairang as well as Manas Reserves Forest. Now important water bodies that are flowing through this particular national park are Saralbhanga, Samuk, Champabhati, Bhur, Laopani as well as Dhaupani. These are major rivers which are flowing through this national park. Now let us understand the cultural ecological significance of this national park, why this particular national park was declared indeed as a national park. Now this national park gets its name from a Bhutanese Bodo warrior known as Sikhna Jwhwlao, who actually fought against the British in the war which happened in 1866 and 68, and his capital, which was called as Sikhna Jar, it was located in Ultapani Reserve Forest, and now it forms the part of this very national park. Also very important Bodo religious festival that is known as Bhotu Kera Puja. This particular festival is performed here in this particular national park annually, right? So this is the cultural and historical significance of this national park. But what about ecological significance? That is also very important, right? So in this regard, the ecological role that this national park plays in this region is that it forms a part of wildlife corridor, as I told you, which connects Manas as well as Raimona National Park, and it is also a part of elephant corridor, which is a part of Chairang Ripu Elephant Reserve, which was actually declared as a Mike site in 2003. Now Mike site is for elephants, what Project Tiger is for tiger. Just remember that, okay? Now in this regard, let us now understand important flora and fauna which are present in the Sikhna Jwhwlao National Park. Now in terms of flora, this national park is blessed with as many as 12 types of forest. The major kind of flora available is forming of moist soil forest, evergreen forest, followed by riparian, savanna as well as Khair Sisu forest. Also, fauna, that is animals, are also important, and the major population center in this particular national park is the endangered species of golden langur, which is actually found only in two countries, that is India and Bhutan. Now, other wildlife species that are present includes predators like tigers, leopard, as well as other important species like elephants, spotted deer, hawk deer, wild pigs, bison, and other ones which you can look right here, right? Now, I told you the major attraction of this national park is the endangered species of golden langur. So let us understand few details about golden langur. Now, whenever you're looking at an important species which is in news, you have to remember three different categories of facts related to that particular species, be it habits, habitats, as well as protection status, right? So first, let us understand the protection status of the golden langur. Now, as you can see from this slide, the protection status extended to langur as per the IUCN Red List, it is categorized as an endangered species. Whereas in terms of CITES, it is categorized as an Appendix 1 species, which means trade of these species are actually prohibited. Whereas in terms of India's legislation under the Wildlife Protection Act, it is categorized as a Schedule 1 species, which means hunting, capturing of golden langur is actually prohibited in India, right? And it is also a criminal offense. So this is the protection status of the golden langur. Now, what is the characteristic of this species? This species, it exhibits sexual dimorphism. What is sexual dimorphism? It is actually the differences between the species belonging to the gender of the species. That is, there is a significant difference in size as compared to the male species when you compare with female species. As the male species, they are larger and more robust in nature as compared to the female golden langurs. Now, let us understand another edge, that is the habitats of this golden langur. Now, this golden langur, it is actually found in the region which is bound by different rivers, right? Now, towards the southern part of this particular region, which is bound by Brahmaputra river, this species is available. Whereas as you move towards east, it is bound by Manas river, and towards the west, it is bound by the Sankoch river, and this is in the state of Assam in India. Whereas as you move northwards in Bhutan, this is available in the Black Mountain region of Bhutan. So this is the habitat of the golden langur. Now let us quite quickly understand the important locations of golden langur in India, right? Now in India, these are located in several forest regions, including the latest Sikhna Jwhwlao National Park. Now, Ripu Reserve Forest, it hosts the highest number of population, that is the northern subpopulation. Now, the population of langur in India, they are divided into two regions, in the north and in the south. In the north, these are primarily available in the Ripu Reserve Forest, whereas in the south, these are available in the Chakrashila Wildlife Sanctuary, which is located in the Kokrajhar district of Assam, which hosts the most significant number of the southern part of the golden langur population. Now, in total, 93% of the golden langur population found in India, these are located in Chairang Forest, Manas and Ripu Reserve Forest, which is a western part of Manas National Park, and also it now includes the Sikhna Jwhwlao National Park, which is the latest national park in the state of Assam. Now we understood habitats of the golden langur. Now let us quickly understand the habits of golden langur. Now golden langur, they are confined to high trees, which means these species are arboreal in nature, okay, which means they primarily live on the trees itself. Now when it comes to dietary preferences, these species, they primarily live on plants, which makes them an herbivorous animals. Also, they are generally living in groups, and these groups are primarily consisting of one male langur species as well as several female langur species, right? So in general, or in an average terms, they live in a troops of 8, which has generally one adult male langur followed by several female langurs. Now this was the average size of the groupings of golden langur. In general, the troops of golden langur, it can stretch to as low as 4 groups of 4 individuals, and at maximum it can stretch, or that was observed that the largest group of langur had 22 golden langurs. Okay, so the average value comes at around 8.2 individuals per group. Now in every of these groups, it was found out that the adult gender ratio was 2.3 females to every male. So in general, the groups only have one adult golden langur male followed by several female golden langurs. Understood? So these are the protected species. I told you in terms of protection, these are categorized as an endangered species. In terms of their habitats, these are located in the northeastern part of the country, particularly in the state of Assam, followed in the north in the country of Bhutan. Whereas in terms of their habits, these are primarily confined to high trees, which makes them arboreal in nature, and also these, in terms of their dietary preferences, they prefer to eat only trees and leaves. So that is why they are herbivorous in nature. When it comes to their living groups, these groups are primarily consist of one adult golden langur followed by several female golden langurs. Understood? So this is how you prepare for each and every protected species and each and every protected area that is in news. So this was all from my side in our today's discussion. This is the practice question for you to practice. Please let me know the correct answer of this practice question in the comment section. I will comment you and let you know the correct answer quite soon. So please keep watching the StudyIQ IAS English channel for more such informative videos.